How much pushback did you get on the shift from, say, the manager class and group? Because every single manager I've had on here, I've been trying to get rid of this shift. You know, where as a fan, you watch the game and you see a line drive to right field, and it shouldn't nestle into the glove of a third baseman. You know, it should hit the turf. And then, of course, it hits the glove of a third baseman who's just perfectly positioned. And all managers have told me, it's like, too bad. Like, this is our job, is to get outs defensively. But I love it. I'm just wondering how much pushback you might have gotten from the managers.
You know what? Not a lot, to tell you the truth. I think that, most our managers are kind of the mentality, tell me what the rules are, and I'm going to figure out how to give my team the best chance to win within that construct. You know, a lot of the guys managed for years and years where the shift was not that prevalent. They know how to do it. And I think that people do appreciate, including field managers, that the shifting had a disproportionate impact on certain types of players and a negative impact in terms of the amount of action in the game.
Rob Manfred, baseball commissioner, in advance of another playing season coming up right here on the Rich Eisen Show. A few more minutes left with Commissioner Manfred. So where do we stand on umpiring and potential automation of it? Where might that stand right now as we talk?
Well, we're continuing to test in the minor league two versions of the automated system. One version, the umpire wears an earpiece and the system calls every pitch. The second version is essentially a challenge system where the pitcher, catcher, or batter can challenge a certain number of times during the game, and the umpire instantaneously gets the answer again through an earpiece. The system is tremendously accurate. It really is. Unlike the pitch clock, there is more potential for consequences that we need to really study. You think about it, the umpires right now call essentially an oval strike zone. If you look at factually what they call, the automated system calls the rectangle that the rule book sets out. And you got to understand, and we need to understand thoroughly what the impact of that is before we go any further.
Yep.
The second thing I'd say to you, we're digesting a large amount of change this year in an institution that has not been particularly embracing of nurses change.
You could say that.
You kind of think about that a little bit.
Okay.
Just in terms of timing, and when do you bite off another issue?
That's a good way to put it, that there's a lot going on this year. Let's see how it all lands. And then so that's when you'll maybe address this down the road after you see everything that you put in place here.
But, Rich, I would be less than candid if I didn't say, I have a lot of advocates in the game for the automated system. There's no question about that. The system is very good and very accurate. We just need to make sure we understand everything it does.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.